Hello friends, in today's video talk we'll discuss as usual current affairs, banking, issues from the world of banking and the Indian economy. In the past we have discussed a lot of other issues, additional issues as well, and we'll continue with from where we left in the previous session on share markets. So I'm going to discuss stock brokers as well. Okay, let's get on with the business of discussing this. I'm sure you have a pen and paper with you. Please write as much as you can. And here's the first question: which of the following nations is the latest member of the World Trade Organization? The World Trade Organization is a global trade body, and going to take some notes on this. But before that, what's the answer to this question? Liberia, Vatican City, Palestine, Iran, and Afghanistan. Of these choices, the latest member would be. If you went for Iran, well, you wouldn't be really correct. But if you look at choice 5, Afghanistan, yes, that's the right answer. Afghanistan is the latest member of the World Trade Organization. Shall we write some notes? Please. Right. Subheading: World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization. Okay. Here, underline this, the first point. Established January 1st, 1995. Established January 1st, 1995. 1995. Next. Previously called. Previously called. Previously called. The General Agreement. The General Agreement on Trade and Tariff. The General Agreement on Trade and Tariff. On Trade and Tariff. 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 The General Agreement on Trade and Tariff. So, on Trade and Tariff. The short form for this would be GATT. 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 So from here, we'll look at, okay, let me tell you a little bit here. See, between 1945 and 47, 1945 and 47, this is when it was established, the GATT was established, but you need to understand here that between 47, 45, from the period this GATT was agreed, global major powers could not agree on what? Global major powers could not agree on, what will be the general rules to promote global trade, like what the set of regulations, what will be the set of tariffs. So they couldn't agree on like ऐसे होना चाहिए tariffs, इतना tax होना चाहिए import पे, इतना tax होना चाहिए export पे. So what they did was major powers, especially because the world in those days was run by the Western powers, especially the United States and Western European nations. They said that okay, what we will do is we'll have a general agreement. We'll not have a concrete set of rules and regulations, but we'll have a general agreement. This general agreement would cater to every possible need of major nations of the world. But please understand, the shorter, the smaller members, in those days India was not a major trade power. So what they did was they shortchanged a lot of countries. A lot of these trade regulations were in favor of the Western nations, especially major economies of the world. But in all, as of today, my friends, things are quite different. So on January in 1994, they kind of decided that let's have a uniform set of rules which will govern all the nations in the same way. Okay, so on January 1st, 1995, they brought in the World Trade Organization with a defined set of rules and regulations. Okay, so between 45 and 47, it was a general. Between 45 and 94, it was a general agreement. But on January 1st, from January 1st, 1995, it became a defined set of rules and regulations. So the same set of rules and regulations would apply, more or less same set, would apply to all member states. So there are today 164 members. You could write this: 164 members. 164 members. Next point: Liberia, Look at choice 1. Liberia 164. Liberia 164. Sorry, 163. Liberia 163. Afghanistan 164. 164. Okay, Liberia 163 and Afghanistan 164. Do you know where is Liberia? Liberia is in southern Africa. It is in sub-Sahara Africa. Sub-Sahara Africa, जैसे आप अफ्रीका के शेप ऐसे देखते हैं. This is below the Sahara on the western side of Africa. So it's in it's on the Atlantic coast. Please know one thing, that the name of the country Liberia comes in the word liberation, that is liberty, freedom. Before I discuss this, let's discuss this WTO and finish this talk. So let me repeat. Established January 1st, 1995. Previously called GATT, General Agreement on Trade and Tariff, between 1945 and 94. 164 members. Liberia is 163rd and Afghanistan is 164th. Okay. Next, global head office. Geneva, Geneva, Switzerland, Geneva, Switzerland. Next, DG, Director General. Roberto Azevedo, Orberto, Roberto, I repeat, Roberto, Roberto, Roberto Azevedo, 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 Roberto Azevedo. Okay. Where does he come from? He comes from Brazil. You could write in brackets Brazil. BRAZIL. So these are as of today member states. So what about Vatican City? Vatican City, as you look at choice there, Vatican City is an observer. So if you want to write as to how many observer states are there at the UN, the WTO, you could write this. 164 members we wrote already, and 24 observer states. Continue there. And 24 observer states. I didn't really want to give this figure, but anyway, चलो लिखते हैं. 164 मेंबर हैं और 24 observers हैं. Look at choice 3, Palestine. It is an observer, but it is more or less it is not an observer. It is neither an observer nor a member. So Palestine is neither an observer nor member. Iran was granted observer status but is not interested in being a member of the World Trade Organization. So as of today, among major economies of the world, Iran's economy is the biggest outside the World Trade Organization as of today. But Iran hasn't been doing very well because of the sanctions that have come about because of its secretive nuclear ambitions program. So we were discussing the Liberia. Just some additional information. Liberia is a country in what we call Western Africa, Sub-Saharan Western Africa. Sub means below Sahara, below the Sahara. Now this country was created in 1822. It was named by it was named Liberia by Western Western activists of freed slaves. So what was their job? Their job was to free the slaves, especially in America. These guys were taken as slaves. The Africans were taken as slaves by Americans, Europeans, especially to America. So as slavery began to be outlawed in northern United States, a lot of slaves are free and they wanted to be sent back home. But then there was a problem. Where did these guys come from? They had no clue. They knew that these guys, their forefathers had come from Africa, but they themselves had no clue as to what part of Africa they had come from. So what the Western activist did was they purchased a large piece of land in sub-Saharan Africa, named it Liberia, and resettled a lot of these slaves there. That's why Liberia is called the land of the free, land of the free. Of course, there are a lot of stories around this, but remember, a lot of blacks were taken as slaves to work in the plantations of the, in the plantations, what we say, especially sugar plantations, sugarcane fields, cotton fields, tobacco plantations, and everything. So, I mean, you see, when the Europeans went to Americas, they did not find many locals. Yeah, one, they did not find locals, and two, they did not trust them. Three, the Europeans themselves would not work so hard. They would not do manual labor, and this is the reason why the British, the other Europeans took a lot of. They came to Africa first. They began to fight among themselves for Africa, and this is the reason. You see this now. You look at the geography. आप इस वक्त अगर आपके पास टैब है, कुछ है, फोन वगैरह है, आप कंप्यूटर पे देख रहे हैं, or some alternate, you do one thing, open a tab, just look up the map of Africa. You will find Northern Africa has large countries with straight line boundaries. Algeria, Morocco, Libya, सभी straight line boundaries होंगी. Because no Europeans fought for them, because this is all desert. This is all desert. And I'm talking of आज की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं आज से 200-300 साल पहले की बात कर रहा हूँ, जब हाइड्रोकार्बन्स, एनर्जी रिसोर्सेस, ऑयल, पेट्रोल, गैस, इसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं था, कोई मायना ही नहीं था, कोई लोग जानते ही नहीं थे इसका क्या फ़ायदा है. तो दे डिड नॉट फाइट. दे सेड ओके, ये तो डेजर्ट है, रेगिस्तान है, आप ठीक है, इसके लिए लड़ना क्या, झगड़ना क्या. एक काम करते हैं, दिस इज अ मैप ऑफ अफ्रीका, ट्रैक दिस लाइन्स. So they divided this entire. If you look at Northern Africa, you will look at Algeria. You look at Algeria and Morocco were more or less run by France. You look at Libya. Libya was run by Italy, and Egypt was run by Britain. So they did not fight. They just split this entire area. But जैसे कि आप सहारा के नीचे आते हैं, आपको छोटे छोटे देश मिलेंगे. In the armpit of Africa, you will find a lot of these small countries. Okay, you will find a lot of these small countries. So these small countries, my friends, you will find Togo, Benin, Niger, you will find Liberia, Sierra Leone. ये सभी छोटे छोटे देश, why did they have this small, you find random boundaries, एकदम zigzag boundaries होते हैं सबकी, no straight line boundaries. Because when the Europeans came here, they came with two objectives. One, occupied land. Okay, why occupy land? To get two things. One was to get as much as control over local resources. Local resources are of two kinds. One were people, the other were mineral resources, which mineral resources could be used as raw material. Okay, but आप देखिए people. So these people, because a country when it occupies a particular land, the people become its a part of its population. So they had control over the locals, and this is how they took a lot of blacks as slaves to other parts of the world. So primarily, Europeans came to Africa for two purposes. One was access to mineral resources, that is wealth, exploitation of local wealth, and two, human resources, people, to be used as slaves in those parts of the world where they ruled. Okay, काफ़ी दर्दनाक कहानी है. आई मीन नॉट एग्जैक्टली इन द रॉन्ग सेंस, बट काफ़ी दर्द होता है अगर आप इफ़ यू रीड दिस काइंड्स ऑफ थिंग्स. बिकॉज आई हैव रेड दिस स्टफ, आई जस्ट वांटेड टू ब्रिंग दिस फॉर 2-3 एडिशनल मिनट्स. कुछ और जानकारी हो इन चीज़ों के बारे में. अब पढ़िए, काफ़ी पढ़ना चाहिए आपको, क्योंकि आप यू आर स्टार्टिंग ऑन पाथ टू करियर, एंड द मोर नॉलेज यू हैव, द बेटर द कंफर्ट लेवल. जैसे जितनी जानकारी होगी आपके पास, उतना आपका कंफर्ट लेवल बढ़ेगा. जितना कंफर्ट लेवल बढ़ेगा, उतना आपका कॉन्फिडेंस भी बढ़ेगा. प्लीज रीड. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. फॉर बाइंग ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज द ASPA procedure followed? Is the ASPA procedure followed? What is ASPA? Please write this. I think we discussed this question in the past, so just revision. Applications, right? Applications supported by blocked account, blocked, BLOCKED, blocked account. Application supported by blocked account. dash created by SEBI. Created by SEBI. You know SEBI, full form, SEBI's full form, Securities and Exchange Board of India, the regulator of the stock market. Application supported by blocked account dash created by SEBI dash the applicants account is not debited. The applicant's account is not debited till shares are allowed. So till shares are allotted. Till shares are allotted. Till shares are allotted to them in an IPO. IPO is, you can look at choice 3, there is mentioned shares in IPO. In brackets, initial public offering. Initial public offering. Initial public offering. When you say initial means first, the first public share issue of a company is called IPO. In the past, the process was like when I applied for shares, the amount would get deducted, and the entire process of allotment and then listing in the listing on the stock exchange would take about 3 months. For 3 months, I would not have clue whether I would get allotment or not, and second thing, I would lose interest. I would lose Bjaj on my investment in the shares. Sometimes I wouldn't get allotment, sometimes I would get allotment, but for about 2-3 months I would not have any trading happening once the shares get allotted. So अभी क्या हो गया कि अभी नया रूल है कि जब से मैं आज अप्लाई करता हूँ, I applied today, and no amount will be deducted from my account till I get an allotment. If I don't get an allotment, no deduction. If I get an allotment, amount is deducted. Please know this is very, very important, because it saves us the hassle of getting back our money, and second, losing interest. We don't lose any interest, in applying for shares under an IPO. So initial public offering, choice 3. Choice 3. Okay. Whom of the following has been honored with the 6th Swami Vivekananda Karma Yogi Award 2020? Swami Vivekananda Karma Yogi Award. The answer should be choice 4. Jadav Payeng. Jadav Payeng. Who's this person? Please write. Jadav Payeng. We'll write about each of these persons. Jadav Payeng. Dash. Forest Man of India. Forest Man of India. Forest Man of India. Dash. From Assam. From Assam. 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 From Assam. Dash. Created a forest. Created a forest. Through planting of saplings. Planting of saplings. Planting of saplings. For years. For years. 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 In a previously deforested area. Deforested area. DEFORESTED. Deforested area. ब्रह्मपुत्रा के पास में सैंड बार है. सैंड बार इज बेसिकली एक्सटेंशन ऑफ द रिवर. सो वहाँ पे इन्होंने क्या किया कि एकदम बंजर नहीं, बेसिकली खाली, एकदम खाली जमीन थी, कुछ नहीं था, कुछ पेड़ नहीं थे. There was nothing that was growing there. So he took it upon himself to plant saplings, and as the saplings grew, he began to plant more. And what happened was, the trees basically through roots they hold soil. So soil erosion doesn't happen. Soil erosion doesn't happen. Water does not run off. So this prevented soil erosion. And sandbar जैसे कि अभी एक नदी है, okay, नदी के बीच में कभी कभी आपको मिलेंगे ऐसे सैंड बार्स, बीच बीच में छोटे छोटे आइलैंड्स होते हैं, सैंड बार्स, उसके कोने पे भी होते हैं, साइड लाइन साइड में भी होते हैं। ओके, कभी कभी नदी टूट जाती है, नदी आई डोंट हैव अ पेपर, आई think anyway, no problem. When the river takes a turn like this, when the river takes a turn, okay, sometimes it gets cut off and a lake forms on the side, and the place between the river and the lake is also called a sandbar. It's basically a pit, छोटा सा piece of land होता है। Okay, so he grew a massive forest there, and his efforts have paid off. Today it's a very green area. That's why he's called the forest man of India. Look at choice 1, Sundarlal Bahuguna, father of the Chipko movement. His wife and he started the Chipko movement, CHIPKO, Chipko movement, MOVEMENT, Chipko movement. Environmentalist, he is from Uttarakhand. It will not write them. Okay, Uttarakhand. Look at Chandi Prasad Bhatt. He is also an environmentalist, also from that part of the world. In fact, his movement, he adopted the Chipko movement. He also became a Chipkoite. So क्या होता है कि पहले टहरी डैम बना रहे थे भारत की सरकार, टहरी डैम in Uttarakhand, old Uttar Pradesh. They were building a टहरी डैम, and environmentalists protested because it's a seismically volatile zone. भूकंप प्रभावित क्षेत्र हैं, और ये क्या होता है कि when a dam is built, if a dam is built along mountain ranges, especially the seismic zone, with a slight jhatka, the dam might collapse. All the water in the reservoir could inundate villages downstream, could flood the villages, and that could lead to potential loss of lives and everything. Plus it destroy the local ecosystem. So people protested against the dam. Of course, the dam has been built, but you need to understand that not just the dam, building of the Tehri Dam, TEHRI, Tehri Dam, there was also, people began to fell trees. Felling means पेड़ काटना. In English, it's called felling, FELLING, felling. So people would come to fell trees, and these guys protested against that. People led by Sundarlal Bahuguna, his wife, and later Chandi Prasad Bhatt. These guys, they said, you can't cut trees, you can't fell trees, so they began to hug a tree. If you want to kill it, kill the tree. If you want to fell the tree, first kill me. So they would hug a tree. This is called Chipko movement, hug the tree movement in English. Okay, so, and by the way, Chandi Prasad Bhatt had been a recipient of the Gandhi Peace Prize. You could also write this, Chandi Prasad Bhatt, Gandhi Peace Prize 2013, Gandhi Peace Prize. Sundarlal Bahuguna को काफ़ी अवार्ड्स मिल चुके हैं, especially the first time he received the Padma Shri. In fact, when he received the Padma Shri in 1981, he rejected it, but later he was awarded the Padma Vibhushan in 2009, if I'm not wrong. Padma Vibhushan. Sugata Kumari is from Kerala. She is an environmentalist, she is a poet, and she is the founder of Prakriti Samrakshana Samiti. You could write this, Prakriti Samrakshana Samiti, founder of Prakriti Samrakshana Samiti. Okay. Choice 5, Sunita Narayan. Sunita Narayan is the founder of Center for Science and Environment. Center for Science and Environment. Aapko, if you remember, there was this entire thing about this huge issue about pesticides in cola drinks like Coca-Cola, Pepsi and all that. It was Sunita Narayan, CSE, that brought out the research, my friends. They carried out the research. They found there was a lot of pesticides in this fertilizer, in this lot of pesticides in these cola drinks, and pesticide, as you know, is harmful to the body. So later they agreed, of course. Yeah, the cola companies agreed. They began to lower the content of such things. See, as it is, it's all pure sugar. It's all pure sugar. In a 300 ml drink, you would find about 100 ml of sugar, and excess sugar is always bad for health. It erodes the calcium in the bones, and that is what leads to arthritis, osteoporosis, and all that stuff. Um, who is India's new Controller General of Accounts? Controller General of Accounts is the highest officer of accounts in India. The answer is 5. Soma Roy Burman. Soma Roy Burman. Panch. Choice Panch. Fifth choice. Who are these guys? Rajiv Maharshi, Comptroller and Auditor General of India. You could write this. Comptroller. Comptroller. Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Rajiv Maharshi. Rajiv Kumar, Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, NITI, Niti Aayog, 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 Niti Aayog, Niti Aayog, Niti Aayog. KK Venugopal, KK Venugopal is Attorney General of India. Attorney General of India. Next, Sanjay Kothari, Chief Vigilance Commissioner of India. Chief Vigilance Commissioner of India. Vigilance, VIGILANCE, Vigilance. Next. In which index or exchange does a person desirous of trading in commodities have to conduct their operations, or do persons desirous of trading in commodities have to conduct their operations? Sensex, DAX, Nifty, Nasdaq. No. We already took a list of these exchanges in indexes in the past. The answer is NCDEX. You write the full form. National Commodities and Derivatives Exchange of India. National Commodities and Derivatives Exchange of India. Okay. I mean, in सबके we have taken the names of the indexes in the names of the stock exchanges where these choices work. Yeah. NCA DEX, fine. Sensex, Bombay Stock Exchange. This is the main index of the Bombay Stock Exchange. Nifty, National Stock Exchange. Choice for DAX, Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Next, Nasdaq. You take the full form. National Association of Securities Dealers. Automated quotation. AUTOMATED. Automated quotation. 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 ये है NASDAQ का full form. National Association of Securities Dealers. Automated quotation. You want to know where is this? You could write New York. पिछले क्लास में हमने सिर्फ NASDAQ का फुल फॉर्म नहीं लिया था क्योंकि लिखा ही नहीं था हमने, और उस वक्त मैंने कहा था आपको कि NASDAQ की आपको इतनी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, लेकिन फिलहाल we have a choice here NASDAQ, so we just took it. Yeah. So from here these indices to the next one, Which city hosted the 2020 International Conference on Nanoscience, Nanotechnology and Advanced Materials? This was scheduled for April 16th, and initially they planned to cancel it, but then they said, okay, let's have the conference via Zoom. Via Zoom, that is, it's an online app, helps in conferences, telecommunications via the video, basically video conferencing. So the answer is New Delhi. Answer is New Delhi. Do you know anything about what is nanotechnology? Basically, nano means 10 to the power of minus 9. 10 to the power of minus 9. So who coined the term nanotechnology? Actually, look here. Father of nanotechnology, or person who coined the term nanotechnology. Person who coined the term nanotechnology. Oh, it's been some years since I mentioned this. Dash. Norio Taniguchi. Norio. N-O-R-I-O. N-O-R-I-O. Norio Taniguchi. T-A-N-I-G-U-C-H-I. Norio Taniguchi. Japan. So he's the guy who came up with the idea of nanotechnology. I think that was 1974, if I'm not wrong. So even before this, the term was coined. There was idea that was brought up by a great man called Richard Feynman. Have you heard of him? Oh, if you like physics and everything, he's the guy you should read. Richard Feynman. Anyway, yeah. From here, let's go to the choices. Can we discuss anything else here? Not really. There's not much. We already discussed some institutions that are based in all these places. So, who received the 7th Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Award for 2017-19? This award is given for contribution to the world of agriculture, food production, everything. The answer is V. Praveen Rao. V. Praveen Rao. The choices may not be important, but for us, what's more important is the question itself. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, the name Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. He is the guy who's brought food security in India. Food security. So one particular term is associated with him. It's called Green Revolution. So I would suggest you write a little note on Green Revolution. Please click here. Green Revolution. Green Revolution. Underline that. First point. Term coined by. Term. T-E-R-M. Term coined by William Gaud. G-A-U-D. William Gaud. G-A-U-D. Second. Refers to increase in food grain production. Increase in food grain production to ensure food security. To ensure food security. Food security. Next. Introduced in India in mid 1960s. Ek no che shunya small s no apostrophe. 1960 small s no apostrophe. You should not put an apostrophe before s. 1960s. Okay. Next, focused on use of high yielding varieties of seeds. High yielding, H-I-G-H, high yielding, Y-I-E-L-D-I-N-G, high yielding varieties of seeds. Varieties, V-A-R-I-E-T-I-E-S, varieties of seeds. High yielding varieties of seeds, comma, fertilizers and high use of irrigation. High use of irrigation. Next. Introduced in Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh, in brackets, with focus on wheat production, and in delta regions of Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri, Cauvery, or you can write Kaveri, both are right. Kaveri rivers, in brackets, with focus on rice production. Rice production. Okay. See, basically, these were regions where there was a lot of water availability. Irrigation meant that fields should be irrigated, that there wouldn't be a problem in growing use of there wouldn't be a problem in having access to water. That was the main reason. And as you know, in India, agriculture is a gamble in water management. People say agriculture is a gamble in monsoon, and in these rivers, especially the south rivers, you don't find much water in the lean season. So anyway, if you look at Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh, these are all water-rich areas. Now, along with all the facilities of high-yielding varieties of seeds and everything, irrigation, the government also provided, institutional credit, bank credit and everything. Now, next, right. Norman Borlaug, Norman, Norman Borlaug, Borlaug. I repeat, Norman, Norman Borlaug, Borlaug. Norman Borlaug dash, father of global green revolution. Okay. Next. Right. M.S. Swaminathan and C. Subramaniam. M.S. Swaminathan and C. Subramaniam dash, fathers of India's green revolution. Okay. From here, let's go to the next one. Which of these is a core sector industry as recognized by the government of India? See, there are 8 core sector industries in India. 8. You could write this. 8 core sectors. 8 core sector industries. 8 core sector industries. Underline that. Right. 1. Electricity. Next. Steel. Next. Refinery products. Refinery. R-E-F-I-N-E-R-Y. Refinery products. Next, crude oil, crude, C-R-U-D-E, crude oil. Next, fertilizers, fertilizers, fertilizers. Next, coal, C-O-A-L, coal. Natural gas, natural gas. And cement, and cement. So we got electricity, we got steel, 2, 3 crude oil, 4 refining products, yeah, 5 what we say, coal, 6 fertilizers, 7 we got cement, and 8 we got coal. So all, in fact, if you relate, almost all of these relate to fuels that propel the economy, or some kind of raw materials. Cement and steel. Steel is a finished product. Cement is a raw material. Yeah. So these denote the economic activity. These are all capital intensive sectors, my friends. Capital intensive and labor intensive sectors, and they require they show the growth in this showcase. Reflect the growth in the economy. If these sectors are not doing well, of course the economy is not doing well. So we have which of these farmers? We mentioned cement industry. So the answer is 4. The answer is 4, my friends. So from 8 core sectors to the insurance companies, yeah, services sector. Which insurance company has partnered with Flipkart to sell comprehensive insurance solutions with a sum assured of up to 10 lakh to customers seeking instant digital policies, online policies, no medical check, nothing. 10 lakh तक कुछ चेकअप नहीं होता, चेक नहीं होता, मेडिकल चेक वगैरह. Okay, sum assured means 10 lakh. If there is a risk, 10 lakhs is paid to the nominee. That's what it means. Sum assured means that कितने की policy है, that is sum assured. Okay, so there are some terms in insurance. Sum assured is the total amount of the policy. In case of risk, that amount is paid to the nominee. Risk means दुर्घटना, जो risk हो सकता है. In case if it's, let's say term insurance, it's death. That's the risk. Remember, in insurance, risk means something that should not happen. Okay. So the answer to this question is Aegon Life Insurance. Aegon, A-E-G-O-N. लिखना चाहेंगे आप ईगॉन किसके बारे में? जॉइंट वेंचर्स. हमने पिछली बार वी डिस्कस इन द लास्ट क्लास अबाउट एफडीआई इन इंश्योरेंस. वी डिस्कस आईसीआईसीआई प्रूडेंशियल. व्हाई डोंट वी डिस्कस दिस चॉइसेस? प्लीज राइट ईगॉन लाइफ. ईगॉन लाइफ dash JV. JV is joint venture. Okay, joint venture. JV between Aegon of Netherlands. Aegon of Netherlands. Netherlands. I repeat, Netherlands. Netherlands. It's a country in Europe. Aegon of Netherlands and Times Group. Times Group is Times of India Group. Times of India Group. Times of India Group. Okay. Next. HDFC Life. HDFC Life. Dash. JV. Joint venture between HDFC. So joint venture between foreign company का नाम पहले देते हैं. Yeah, because we mentioned Aegon वहाँ पे. HDFC joint venture between Standard Life and Standard Life, if you want to write which country, of Britain. Standard Life of Britain. Order बना देता हूँ. Standard Life of Britain and HDFC Group. Next. Birla Sun Life. Okay. Birla Sun Life dash JV between Sun Life of Canada and Birla Group and Aditya Birla Group काफ़ी बिरला ग्रुप्स हैं जैसे कि आदित्य बिरला which owns Grasim, Idea, Hindalco, Madura Garments, which owns your Alan Solly, Van Heusen, Peter England, all those brands. Aditya Birla, then you have BK Birla, Basant Kumar Birla, you have CK Birla, you have KK Birla, you have Yash Birla, and MB Birla. Oh, plenty of Birla groups. So we mentioned Birla Sun Life of Canada and Aditya Birla Group. Then Aviva of Britain, joint venture, सभी joint ventures हैं. So joint venture with Aviva of Britain, BRATAIL, Britain, and Dabur Group, हिंदुस्तान का Dabur Group, अपना Dabur Group. Next, Bajaj Alliance dash Alliance of Germany and Bajaj Auto Group. Okay, very comprehensive. The maximum FDI allowed here is 49%. And who owns Flipkart? Flipkart is owned by Walmart. 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 Remember, Flipkart is owned by Walmart of US. WALMART. Walmart. पिछले क्लास में हमने लिखा था Walmart के बारे में. So the Union government has recently launched the National Electronic Assessment Scheme for income tax. There is nothing to discuss. We have already discussed this. And if you don't know what is choice 1, we discussed choice 4. But what is choice 1? Corporate tax. You could write tax on the income of a company. Oh, there are tax on income of a company. हम वो सब नहीं लिखेंगे कि taxable income of a company after expense. No, you just write tax on income of a company. Tax on the income of a company. So income tax is the tax on an individual's income. Tax on an individual's income. Okay. Choice 5, securities transaction tax. Tax on trading of shares. I think that's fine because in the previous class we discussed capital gains tax, the last 2 classes somewhere. The Reserve Bank of India in its 7th bi-monthly monetary policy statement cut the policy repo rate by 75 basis points to 4.4%. 4.4%. So आप एक लिखिए नोटबुक में, अपने नोटबुक में policy rates, you write policy rates as of 18th April 2020. Underline that. आज का, okay. I'll take into account yesterday's RBI change. As yesterday RBI, reduce some rate, right? Repo rate. You know all these things. Repo, policy. What are these? You already know. So repo rate dash 4.4%. 4.4%. Next, reverse repo rate. Reverse repo rate. Yesterday the RBI reduced this. 3.75%. 3.75%. Next, bank rate. 4.65. 4.65. Next, cash reserve ratio. Cash reserve ratio 3%. 3%. Next, statutory liquidity ratio, SLR. Statutory liquidity ratio 18%. 18%. So these are as of today. As of today, my friends. Even as you are watching, these are rates. Okay. Till about the time you are watching this. In the evening they cut these numbers. I don't know, but they won't. Today is a Saturday. They won't do anything. Normally at the most they do this on Friday. Next. World Theatre Day is observed on March 27th. March 27th. March 27th. So why don't you write this? March 27th, World Theatre Day. Next, January 15th. January 15th. Indian Army Day. Indian Army Day. Indian Army Day. See, on this day in 1949, you want to write this? Right. On this day, comma, in 1949, comma, General K.M. Cariappa, General, or he was called Field Marshal, you could write, for Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa, C.A.R.I.A.P.P.A. Field Marshal Cariappa took charge of the Indian Army. Took charge of the Indian Army from the British. Okay. January 27th. Please write. January 27th dash Holocaust Day. Holocaust. HOLOCAUST. CAUST. I repeat. HOLOCAUST. Holocaust Day. What is this? You underline Holocaust. Put a down arrow. Right. Refers to the organized killing, systemic or systematic killing, organized killing of Jews, 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 Yehudi. Jews are people who practice the religion of Judaism. Organized organized killing of Jews by Adolf Hitler's Nazi, N-A-Z-I, Adolf Hitler's Nazi army, Nazi forces between 1933 and 45. There are a lot of reasons why Hitler killed this. This is not the place to discuss this, but I have always loved history, and this is something that I spent a lot of time on. See, Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany, the head of Germany in 1933. He committed suicide in 1945, and this time he believed that, it was his lifelong belief that Jews were responsible for all the miseries of Germany. Okay, and he organized systematic killing of them. And in this 12-year period, it is believed that Hitler killed 61 lakh Jews. 61 lakh Jews. And this entire incident is called, this entire killing, organized killing, is called the Holocaust. A lot of movies, Life is Beautiful. There is this Italian movie called Life is Beautiful. There is this Steven Spielberg film called Schindler's List. Very good film. Yeah. पूरी फिल्म ब्लैक एंड वाइट है, सिर्फ एक ही बीच में आपको एक कैरेक्टर मिलेगा, एक छोटी बच्ची मिलेगी आपको, एंड दैट छोटी बच्ची's जैकेट इज कलर्ड, ओनली दैट थिंग. द एंटायर मूवी इज इन ब्लैक एंड वाइट, एंड इट्स अ ट्रू स्टोरी. April 25th, World Malaria Day. World Malaria Day, April 25th, World Malaria Day. Next, malaria kills more people than in a week than current death toll by coronavirus pandemic. But then malaria does not spread from one person to another. That's the reason why COVID is so dangerous. Anyway, May 11th. May 11th is India's National Technology Day. India's National Technology Day. India's National Technology Day. India's National Technology Day. Dash. On this day, comma, in 1998, on this day, comma, in 1998, comma, India tested nuclear bombs. India tested nuclear bombs for the second time. In brackets. So when was the first time? First time dash 18th May 1974. So that was the first time. May 11th 1998, second time. 2 days after May 11th, that is May 13th, another testing. So we have had 3 days of testing. Only thrice India has tested nuclear bombs, all in May 1974, 18th May 1974, then May 11th, and then May 13th, same year 1998. So I think we captured good information here. Which of the following services cannot be offered by Aadhaar enabled payment system? 6 things could be done by Aadhaar enabled payment system. कल मैंने सीखा इसके बारे में, काफ़ी अच्छी जानकारी थी. So I found this on National Payments Corporation of India Limited website. You could write services offered by आधार एनेबल्ड पेमेंट सिस्टम. आधार एनेबल्ड पेमेंट सिस्टम. लेकिन आप जब आधार की स्पेलिंग लिखते हैं यहाँ पे थोड़ा गलत है. इट शुड बी AADHAAR, 2 A होने चाहिए बाद में भी. AADHAAR. Which of the following services cannot be offered by Aadhaar enabled payment services? So before we discuss the answer, let's look at services offered by Aadhaar enabled payment system. Underline this. 1. Cash withdrawal. 2. Cash deposit. 3. Balance inquiry. 4. Aadhaar to Aadhaar fund transfer. Aadhaar to Aadhaar fund transfer. दैट वाज 4, 4 तो यहाँ पे है, 5, फिफ्थ वन मिनी स्टेटमेंट, मिनी स्टेटमेंट। नेक्स्ट 6 1 बेस्ट फिंगर डिटेक्शन, बेस्ट फिंगर डिटेक्शन, बेस्ट फिंगर डिटेक्शन, बेस्ट फिंगर डिटेक्शन। ओके, सो इसमें से कौन सा नहीं है? चॉइस 3, ओपनिंग ऑफ डीमैट अकाउंट। व्हाट्स डीमैट अकाउंट? You could write DMAT account, DMAT account. Dematerialization account, dematerialization, DEMATERIALISATION. I repeat, DEMATERIALISATION, dematerialization account. DEMAT account is dematerialization account. Dash for electronic storage, for electronic or digital storage of shares and bonds, shares and bonds. पहले हम शेयर्स खरीदते थे तो फिजिकल कॉपी आती थी, शेयर सर्टिफिकेट कॉपी आती थी, अभी नहीं आती है। और नाउ व्हेन यू बाय शेयर्स you need to have a demat account. Once you have a demat account with a broking house, brokerage house and everything like Zerodha, ICICI Direct, whoever, okay, तो आपके अकाउंट में सीधे शेयर्स रहते हैं। आपको फिजिकल कॉपी कुछ नहीं मिलती, लेकिन इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉपी, जैसे आपका ईमेल अकाउंट होता है, ओके, आपको मेल आती है, वैसे ही ये एंट्री होती है, बाकी कुछ नहीं होता। ओके, आप बेच दे चले जाते हैं, बस दैट्स हाउ इट इज, एवरीथिंग इज इलेक्ट्रॉनिक अकाउंट्स। सो फ्रॉम दिस, which of the following has been voted as a word of the decade by US language experts? They, THEY. Why this word? Because they is gender neutral. What is it? Gender neutral. Now, striling, now pulling. Neither feminine nor masculine feature. So they. Yeah, that's how it is. So we'll not discuss these choices. This is not a great question from our exam point of view. Okay. So they, choice 3. Banking service on the internet over a secure website is known as choice 2. Online banking. Online banking. Fairly, I think this is the easiest question in this video talk, in this presentation. The Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India has recently mandated all general and health insurance companies to offer a standard health insurance policy product with a maximum sum assured of Rs 5 lakh. In this context, what is the name of the policy? Arogya Sanjeevani. Arogya Sanjeevani. Choice 2. देखिए, insurance companies sell a lot of these health products to all of us. Yeah, to us. They talk about this feature, that feature, this rider, वो rider, सब कुछ. तो IRDAI had said, भैया, don't sell all these things. You want to sell this, you sell, no problem. But we want you, all of you, to offer one product which has no riders, which is not complex, which a common man applies, he knows what he's buying. Yeah, most of the time when we buy things, we don't know what that guy is explaining to us. But he says 5 लाख का इंश्योरेंस होगा, बंदे ने 5 लाख का इंश्योरेंस खरीदा, someone has purchased 5 lakh insurance, that's 5 lakh insurance, nothing extraordinary, that's it. It will be for cashless hospitalization, that is health insurance. Okay, so this policy will be called Arogya Sanjeevani. Now you may think, if all the companies offer the same policy, how will we know which company have we bought it from? Well, the very simple logic is, IRDA has said, after the name of the policy, add your company name. So Arogya Sanjeevani Bajaj Alliance, Arogya Sanjeevani XYZ company, like that. Okay, that's how it is, my friends. It's a fairly simple one actually. Name the president of Zimbabwe which is going through a vicious cycle of skyrocketing malnutrition and inflation. किसी और दिन मैं इसकी कहानी जिम्बाब्वे की कहानी सुनाऊंगा आपको. फिलहाल तो हम देखते हैं प्रेसिडेंट का नाम क्या है. काफ़ी तकलीफ है इस देश में. देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम इन दिस, पीपल आर गोइंग थ्रू रियल ट्रबल, रियल बैड टाइम्स, माय फ्रेंड्स. One, there is high degree of unemployment. High degree of unemployment would mean that there is no job. If I don't have a job, one there is no job. Okay, there is no economic activity. So no economic activity means no employment generation. Okay? No production of goods and services. Now, no employment generation means I don't have a job. If I don't have a job, I don't have an income. The second thing, there is no production of goods and services, which means that prices of whatever is available have gone up. Yes. Now, with no income and high prices, what is happening? My misery level has increased. Or if I can't afford, highly priced goods and services, I suffer from malnutrition. So it's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. और जिम्बाब्वे के राष्ट्रपति का नाम है एमरसन गांगाग्वा. चॉइस 2. एमरसन गांगाग्वा. So choice 2. और करेंसी लिखनी चाहते हैं आप, you could do one thing. Zimbabwe capital, what do we write? Usually we write country, capital, president and the currency. Yes, we'll do with the same thing here. Right. Zimbabwe dash Harare, 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 Harare डैश. प्रेसिडेंट का नाम आपके स्क्रीन पे है. चॉइस 2 डैश. करेंसी इज जिम्बाब्वे डॉलर. जिम्बाब्वे डॉलर. इट्स कॉल्ड RTGS डॉलर. या RTGS, बट लेट्स कॉल इट डॉलर. नेक्स्ट चॉइस 1 देखिए. H. Geingob is the president of Namibia. So write Namibia. 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 Namibia dash. What is the capital? Windhoek. WINDHOEK. I repeat. WINDHOEK. विंडहोक डैश. प्रेसिडेंट का नाम आपके स्क्रीन पे. चॉइस 1 डैश. शिलिंग. SHILLING. शिलिंग. 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 नेक्स्ट चॉइस 3 पॉल कगामे. आप हैं रुवांडा के राष्ट्रपति. राइट. रुवांडा. RWANDA. आई रिपीट. RWANDA. रुवांडा डैश. किगाली. KIGALI. रिपीट. KIGALI. किगाली डैश. प्रेसिडेंट का नाम लिखिए. पॉल कगामे. चॉइस 3 करेंसी है फ्रांक. FRANC. फ्रांक. अगर आपको दिलचस्पी है इतिहास जानने में और फिल्में देखने में, या एक फिल्म देखिए. प्लीज वॉच दिस फिल्म कॉल्ड होटल रुवांडा. होटल रुवांडा, द कंट्रीज नेम रुवांडा. इट्स एन ऑस्कर विनिंग मूवी. इट्स ए ट्रू स्टोरी. इट tells us the story of what happened in this country in 1994 when there was a genocide, mass killing of people. About 8 lakh people were killed in this country in just 100 days. Humans can do all these things. So, choice 4, सल्वा कीर मायरदिद, आप हैं साउथ सूडान के प्रेसिडेंट. साउथ सूडान, साउथ SOUTH, साउथ सूडान SUDAN, साउथ सूडान डैश डैश जुबा JUBA जुबा डैश. प्रेसिडेंट का नाम है मायरदिद वहां पे चॉइस 4 में. क्या I think it's more or less. See, there is no particular kind of currency that's accepted. Of course, almost all, because it's a country that's going through a lot of civil war. They have their own currency. You could write shilling, but a lot of other currencies are accepted. आसपास के जो भी देश हैं सब कुछ accept करते हैं यहाँ पे. This is an extremely dangerous place. Zuba is one of the world's most expensive places. Not because it's rich or anything. It's because everything is scarce. Everything is scarce. और civil war है तो बहुत बहुत तकलीफ है यहाँ पे लोगों को. तो लास्ट में है जॉन मागुफुली, टैंजानिया. टैंजानिया TAN, I repeat, TANZANIA, Tanzania. 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 Dash. What's the capital? Dodoma. 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 Dash. प्रेसिडेंट का नाम लिखिए जॉन मागुफुली. करेंसी है शिलिंग, SHILLING, शिलिंग. शिलिंग जनरली बहुत से देशों की करेंसी अफ्रीका में शिलिंग है, स्पेशली इन द ईस्टर्न पार्ट. आई थिंक वी कवर्ड अ लॉट ऑफ स्टफ हियर. Which the following cooperative credit systems is not regulated by Banking Regulation Act 1949? Central cooperative banks are controlled. State cooperative banks are controlled. Primary agricultural credit societies not controlled. So choice 3. Not controlled, not regulated. Choice 3. A voluntary association of poor people formed with the common goal of social and economic empowerment is known as self-help group. It's very simple. Self-help group. Okay. See, look at choice 2 and 3. They are not formed with the common goal of social and economic empowerment. खुद का empowerment नहीं होता वहाँ पे. Only in choice 1, people come together to form, to have, they have common goal to live their social and economic status. Choice 1. So this is the members look at their own economic and social status. Whereas charitable societies, charitable organizations look at other people's social empowerment, economic empowerment. But self-help group में खुद का members के खुद का social and economic empowerment के लिए वो साथ में आते हैं. So choice 1. Which city hosted a National Youth Festival from 12th to 16th January 2020? Lucknow. You know why 12th? It started on 12th January. You write in your books. National Youth Day. National Youth Day. National Youth Day. Dash. National Youth Day. 12th January. 12th January. 12th January. Dash. Birthday of Swami Vivekananda. Birthday of Swami Vivekananda. Birthday of Swami Vivekananda. No, when was he born? Which year? 1863. 1863. ये सभी जानना चाहिए. These are people who have, shaped India, my friends. 1863. Okay. Choices Hardly anything to discuss. Are we? I think we have come to the last 3 questions, 3 or 4 questions. Let's look at this. A stake sale by the government of India and public sector units and other government-owned firms is known as disinvestment. लिखिए, नोट्स लिखिए disinvestment के बारे में. Disinvestment, right? Disinvestment. Underline that. First point: sale of government shareholding. Sale of government shareholding in public sector units. In public sector units, कॉमन भाषा लिखते हैं, ओके, ऑर्डिनरी भाषा में लिखते हैं. सेल, SALE, सेल ऑफ गवर्नमेंट शेयर होल्डिंग इन पब्लिक सेक्टर यूनिट्स. In public sector units. In public sector units. Without transfer of management control. Without transfer of management control. Okay, without transfer of management. इसमें मैनेजमेंट गवर्नमेंट के पास ही रहता है. ओनरशिप रिमेन्स विद द गवर्नमेंट. ओके. Example. Next one. Example. Recently, the government sold or disinvested. Better word. Disinvested. Sold or disinvested. About 12.6%. 12.6% of its shareholding in IRCTC. In IRCTC. You know what is the full form? Yeah. Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation. You're right. Indian Railway Catering, CATERING, Catering and Tourism Corporation. So सरकार का कंट्रोल अभी भी है. This is still, see, 12.6% could be owned by others, but remember, the government of India still owns majority control. So the ownership, the management remains the government. Next, privatization. इसका उसमें फर्क क्या? Right, privatization. Sale of government shareholding. Sale of government shareholding in public sector units. Along with transfer of management control. Next example. Proposed sale of, best example here, proposed sale of Air India. Proposed sale of Air India. Please know this, my friends, please know this. There are a lot of examples of privatization, like, you know, VSNL, Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited, everything. But Air India burning issue, topical issue है, बेचना चाहती है सरकार, बेचेंगे तो क्या? See, privatization. This is what is going to happen. So privatization. Okay, so that's the difference between disinvestment and privatization. You could write target, disinvestment target. Underline this. Right below that. First point. For 2019-20. पिछला वित्त वर्ष, financial year, for 2019-20, 1.05 लाख करोड़, 1.05 लाख करोड़, 1,05,000 करोड़ रुपए was a target. In brackets, realized कितना कुछ आया, टारगेट तो काफी था, realized 35,000 करोड़, 35,000 करोड़ कितना टारगेट था देखिए आप. नेक्स्ट, फॉर 2021 1.2 लाख करोड़, 1.2 लाख करोड़. इस बार कुछ नहीं बचे आएगा सरकार को, मोस्ट लाइकली they won't be able to raise this because market conditions are bad, the economy is doing very badly, the share prices of all these public sector units are drastically down. At the most they may realize some money value through Air India, but it's a loss making entity anyway. Yeah, आप जानते हैं एयर इंडिया का पूरा लॉस कितना है, तकरीबन 44,000 करोड़ रुपए, 44,000 crore rupees. Higher estimates are 54,000 crore, lower estimates are about 40,000 crore. Take 44,000 crore. Yeah, पूरा घाटा. Anyway, from there, who has recently been appointed by the DG of CRPF? CRPF. Choice 4. Yeah, right. AP Maheshwari. AP Maheshwari is Anand Prakash Maheshwari. Anand Prakash Maheshwari. काफी लाइट है यहाँ पे. आनंद प्रकाश महेश्वरी. आनंद प्रकाश महेश्वरी. Okay. Look at choice 1. Director of IB, Intelligence Bureau. Director of Intelligence Bureau. Director of Intelligence Bureau. Choice 2. Director of CBI. Rishi Kumar Shukla, Director of CBI. Central Bureau of Investigation. Next. Look at choice 3. Anup Kumar Singh, Director General of National Security Guard. National Security Guard. Anup Kumar Singh, National Security Guard, NSG. Next. Last one. Surjit Singh Deswal. Surjit Singh Deswal. Surjit Singh Deswal. Dash. Director General of Indo-Tibetan. Indo, I-N-D-O. Indo hyphen Tibetan. 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 Indo-Tibetan Police Force. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Indo-Tibetan Border Police. Border Police. Indo-Tibetan Border Police. ITBP. ITBP. That's the short form. ठीक है? We cleared everything there. To which of the following does a bullion market refer? It's easy. All of you know this. Choice 1. Gold and silver. Gold and silver. Participatory notes are financial instruments to invest in the Indian stock markets without being registered with the SEBI. Short-term debt instruments issued by the Government of India. Short-term bonds issued by company to raise money. Choice 1. Financial instruments to invest in the Indian stock markets without being registered with the SEBI. These are typically used by foreigners, foreign investors. You could write participatory notes dash used by foreign investors. Foreign investors. They don't have to be registered with the SEBI to buy shares in the Indian stock market, my friends. So अगर उनके पास PN है, participatory note है, तो काफी है. इसके द्वारा they can buy shares. Next. So 1 is a choice. Yeah. We have S. template there. What's the electoral symbol of the Democratic Party in the US? अमेरिका में मेनली मुख्य दो पार्टियां हैं. एक तो रिपब्लिकन पार्टी है जिसका निकनेम है ग्रैंड ओल्ड पार्टी, एंड द सेकेंड वन इज द डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी. Currently, the US President Donald Trump is a member of the Republican Party. Democratic Party का सिंबल है डोंकी, गधा, डोंकी. ओके. और रिपब्लिकन पार्टी का सिंबल है इज सेम एज द सिंबल ऑफ द बहुजन समाज पार्टी इन इंडिया. व्हाट इज दैट? चॉइस वन, एलिफेंट. चॉइस वन, elephant. So I guess that's about it. And just before we wind up, I'll tell you a little about two kinds of brokers. In the next class, we'll look at investors. Okay? Stock brokers. Please write. Bull. Stock brokers. Bull. We are carrying on from where we left in the previous class, where I bought shares in your company. Okay, next. What is the name of the company? U&I company. And our uncle had bought shares, not I had bought shares. Okay, so right. Bull dash a stockbroker who buys shares with the hope of, or in the hope of, both are right, in the hope of a rise in their price, with the hope of a rise in their price, THEIR, their price. Next, bear, 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 bhalu, not bhalu, bear, BEAR, bear dash a stockbroker who sells shares due to a drop in their prices. A stockbroker who sells shares due to a fear of a drop in their prices. If I don't know if the first time I said this, that's way, because I create the definition as it comes. I don't come, ये तो क्या होता है कि क्लास में एक होता है और भाषा अलग होती है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द कंफर्ट लेवल ऑफ माय स्टूडेंट्स. एंड व्हेन आई कम हियर माय फ्रेंड्स, आई एक्चुअली डोंट नो यू. ओके, सो चलिए स्टॉक ट्रेडिंग करते हैं. ओके, नाउ लेट्स से uncle has purchased 1000 shares. That's what we mentioned in the previous class. Uncle purchased 1000 shares, and he invested 10 rupees per share. That will be 10,000 rupees, isn't it? Now uncle would want to sell some of these shares. This company, U&I company, has listed on the stock exchange. And the trading has started. Buying and selling of U&I company shares has started. Let's say the price of this 10 rupee share has gone up to 20 rupees. Okay, 20 rupees. Now uncle says, "Arey, 20 rupees ho gaye. Price is double. I bought at 10. It's gone up to 20. Let me sell, let's say 200 of my shares. But then, can he sell just like that? No. So, can he go to a stock exchange to sell? No. So, who should he approach? He should approach a broker. Who is a broker? A broker is a middleman who helps bring a buyer and a seller together, helps strike a deal, and when the deal goes through, the broker makes a part of the deal as a commission. That's it. Broker का काम ही है, he brings buyer and seller together, helps strike a deal, deal complete होती है, yeah, the sale goes through. What happens? The broker gets a part of the deal money as a commission. Okay, commission मिलता broker को. Now, uncle approached broker A, which is basically these days everything is online, or you could say offline also, no harm. Okay, काफ़ी कंपनियां मार्केट में, शेर खान, मोतीलाल ओसवाल, जीरोदा, ICICI डायरेक्ट, यू नेम ए थिंग मैन, देयर इज इतने ब्रोकर्स हैं मार्केट में. ये सभी रजिस्टर्ड होते हैं ब्रोकर्स, बिकॉज विदाउट रजिस्ट्रेशन दे कैन नॉट बाय सेल शेयर्स मैन, दे कैन नॉट हेल्प, दे कैन नॉट बी ब्रोकर. ओके, दे कैन नॉट बी अ ब्रोकर, दे कैन नॉट ब्रिंग ए बायर एंड सेलर टुगेदर. और मेंबरशिप काफ़ी एक्सपेंसिव होती है. NSE BSE की मेंबरशिप बहुत एक्सपेंसिव होती है. पेपर पे कुछ कम होता है, 50 लाख वगैरह होता है, लेकिन जनरली ब्लैक में बिकती है. इट्स सोल्ड इन द ब्लैक, द मेंबरशिप इज सोल्ड इन द ब्लैक एंड इट्स वेरी वेरी एक्सपेंसिव. सो एनीवे, what happens is this, that uncle sells 200 shares through some broker. The broker, of course, it's an automated system, someone buys those 200 shares. Now, why would uncle sell? Why would anyone buy from uncle? No one knows uncle. Uncle does not know who bought his shares. That's how the stock market works these days. Okay, uncle buys with the hope, with the fear that okay, आज 20 रुपए, tomorrow may fall. Tomorrow the price might fall. I may lose money. So today I am making more money. Let me sell today. But someone there on the other side thinks that, oh, let me buy today because I believe the price is low today and tomorrow the price might go up, and let me buy at a low price today and sell at higher price tomorrow. See, for the exact opposite reasons, someone buys, someone sells. See, because humans are different. Humans are wired differently. They are wired differently. You see, we all work, the stock market works on two major things. One is greed, knowledge. Second is fear, debt. So the fear of losing money, and second one is greed, knowledge of earning more money. So that is how it operates. We are all different people, completely different people. Some people read to gain knowledge. Some people read to avoid failure. Look at the negative mindset. To avoid failure, some people read to learn things. So as you learn, you automatically become comfortable. You will anyway pass the exam. But when the mindset is negative, things work badly. So anyway, it's आप देखिए bull and bear. Okay, bull basically, a bull is a positive creature. It charges, it runs. Okay, it charges. जबकि bear, भालू, is a negative creature. Have you ever observed a भालू? आपने भालू तो देखा ही होगा. A भालू always looks down, rarely looks up, and as it looks down, it never ever eats anything that is dead. Please know that. A भालू, bear, never eats anything that is dead, because it always has this fear. It's a negative creature. It always has a fear that it could be poisoned. ओके, इसलिए भालू जब किसी को मारता है, किसी जानवर को मारता है खाने के लिए, तो पहले तो जैसे ही मारता है, अतड़ियाँ ऐसे पैर चीर के उसको, the animal could be squealing, चिल्लाता रहता है, रोता रहता है, but the bear would rip open the stomach and start eating. That is how bears work. I know it's a very graphic description, but that's about it. That's all from me, Bharat C. Jain. Thanks for watching this video talk. I hope you learned a few good things. The next class, I'll tell you about stock investors. Okay, two major kinds of stock investors. Thanks for being a part of this video talk. Please share your feedback. It will encourage us to do better. And if you thought that something wasn't good with this video talk, please get back with us. Get back to us with that feedback as well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.